comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain, just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
Well, we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else.
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another egg. When you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby.
What's good, y'all? So recently, those nurses you just seen went viral on TikTok for that video. They were doing this new trend where you're supposed to list your icks at your job, and yeah. And they've been getting a lot of backlash. So much so that recently they all got fired, allegedly. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when my friend first showed me this, I didn't think it was that big a deal. I was like, yeah, it's a little distasteful, but I mean, whatever. Until she asked me a great question. Would you still go to that hospital after watching that video? It didn't take me long to realize where she was going with it. Hell no. Now, I don't have any children, but I know damn well you ain't supposed to play about kids. Like, yeah, they were joking, but also jokes are based in reality. And even some of the stuff they said didn't seem so general. It's like, how many times you been to a hospital with a man who had 2 baby mamas? They're at the same time. How many times is the father coming outside right after the baby is born to ask for a DNA test? Excuse me, baby. I got my niece with me. But yeah, sure, that could have happened a lot of times, especially if that nurse has been working for years. But more than likely, that generally doesn't happen. So imagine you just had a baby, you scrolling on TikTok, and next thing you know, you hear somebody talking about your baby daddy. You hear somebody talking about the situation you was just in with your baby daddy. Or what if you went to that hospital, had those nurses, and, you know, didn't have a great experience? Now you see this video popping up on your For You page, and you like, wait the hell a minute.
Have you seen the video going around of the labor and delivery nurses giving their icks? That is the hospital that I almost gave birth at.
That second nurse, karma's a bitch. I would never forget your face. My son will never forget your face. You was there when we asked so many questions on how my son passed away, and you...
Condolences to that sister, but as you heard, she said one of them nurses was involved in her son's passing. You know, it's crazy because my initial reaction, and I seen a lot of other people's, was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. They're probably still good nurses. But as I said earlier, jokes do tend to reflect reality. Pause to read. Pause to read again. And the sad part is these were black women. A lot of us get excited when we see black nurses in our hospitals. We know the history between us and hospitals is egregious, to say the least. But we do have to be mindful that all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Now, apparently, it's some more nurses going viral for a similar video. Fire their asses too. Look, if you at work, just stop doing these trends. Especially if you're in healthcare or work with children. But at the same time, I like it because you expose yourself, so it is what it is.